Okay, Crystal Maiden. Let's just talk about Crystal Maiden. Just lane up first. I played Crystal Maiden support. It's Slug playing safe and carry. Tuskar was a roamer. Nexus Assassin was our offlane. Shadowfen was our middle. So it is me playing support, Crystal Maiden. And the enemy lineup was Void was offlane. DP was their mid. Rubik support. Alchemist was a support. This was kind of interesting, but he's now viable as a support as potion 4 after he got buffed this patch. And Gyrocopter, who also got buffed, he's playing safe and carry. Talking about Crystal Maiden, she used to be a very popular support hero back in the days. Like, it could be her, like most people just picked her like right away in the drafting phase, just first pick or second pick, and it worked. But right now, I think she is kind of situational. Like, you just can't pick her right away and just expect to win every game, because she became much harder to play ever since she got nerf and movement speed. Like, she's moving at 275. This is really slow, and her base attack is only 38. This is horrible. Like, even worse than Tekis, right? So just looking at the generic stats, like she cannot be, she will never be a lane support. Lane support is expected to help your safe and carry by zoning out the offlane, but with this stats, with this movement speed and base attack, you cannot zone out the offlaner. You just can't. So she cannot really take advantage. She cannot really help in taking advantage of winning the early game lane. But let me just talk about what I did and what was going through my mind in this game to make her a viable support. I'm starting in the bottom lane. There's no other choice that I can take other than just staying here. So just do my best to trade HP with Void and distract them so Stock can lose it. Frostbite can be used as a harassing tool, but I don't really recommend doing that. So now that Tuska is here, this means a killing chance. I set up, I force him to use the time walk. Pop my Clary right away. He's trying to TP out, cast my second Frostbite, and it's gonna die. And because he uses TP, this is actually a big kill. He now has to walk back to the lane, so that was a really big kill. And when you're playing Crystal Maiden, you should get one set of Tango and a Clarity. After that, you can think about investing in buying the Courier, buying a Zenji, whatever you think it is needed. But one Clarity is really needed. The reason is because at level 1, if you cast one Frostbite, your mana is gone. You cannot cast your second Frostbite. So I think you either need Iron Branch or Clarity, but I generally prefer using the Clarity. Okay, so after getting the kill in the bottom, I'm now pulling right away. This is because Crystal Maiden is level 2. If you're playing Crystal Maiden, and if you're just like staying in the lane, doing really nothing, and staying at level 1 for a really long time, you're playing it wrong. So at minimum 145 at hit level 2, this is what is expected to play. What you guys should be doing as a Crystal Maiden. Now he's coming for Contents the Bounty Rune, so just do your best. Just right click him, be annoying, cast your Frostbite, and let him out. And continue to farm. So I'm just trying to deny this melee creep, and I'm gonna wait for the last hit. So once you're level 2, and you now have Frostbite and Arcane Aura, as long as you do not die, you're pumping a lot of mana to your team. So in early game, this became worse. It used to be really good, but right now it's only giving 0.8 mana Aura Risen. It's almost kind of nothing, but it scales up much better in the late game. So it's not actually that bad as you guys think it is. Casting Frostbite could be a little annoying. Board is thinking about trading HP with me because I only have one Tango, but that's fine. So this is what you guys should do. Like right now, what I did in the lane was I killed Void once, and right now I'm just staying next to the slot and soaking up the experience. This is actually okay, because by hitting level 3, I can be much valuable to my team if I can hit level 3. And the only way to do that is you can either AFK jungle or just stay next to your carry. But I think I've done both. But staying next to your carry makes sense. It's much better because you somewhat protect him by harassing the enemy offlane. So you're actually doing something. You're not really like that good at joining out the offlaner, but you are at least a support and you can do your job. if you just go AFK jungle, it's bad. I think it is really bad. Just don't do that. Like I have seen players like carrying 3 clarity, 4 clarities, and just go AFK jungle as soon as they hit level 2. But that's bad. That's really bad. Just stay next to your carry and just think about what you can do to help him. Cast your thing to the enemy off lane. Right click him. Just move around. Get space. If the lane is getting pushed, go back to the jungle and side pull and double pull. Things like that. Things like that. Okay. Let's skip a little. And let me talk about one more thing while the game is paused. If you look at the skill build that I just got, I have 2 points in Arcane Aura. There are games that as soon as I level 3, I would rather go for 1 point in Crystal Nova. So if I go 1-1-1, what that does is I have a ganking potential. I can just solo smoke and just walk to the mid, and I can just cast Nova and Frostbite, and most of the time the mid is going to die unless he has a raindrop. So if you do that 1-1-1, you become a ganking specialist. Once you get a smoke, you can do that. But in this game, I just decided to play much more safely and passively, because by just getting 2 points in Arcane Aura. So right now we're kind of going for Void. But I don't think he died here. Yeah, he cannot die here. By just having 2 points in Arcane Aura, like you're providing a lot of mana to your team, and we have a Shadowfin middle who needs mana, right? This guy needs a lot of mana. He's casting Rage almost every time. So this made sense to me. Arcane Aura, I can help Shadowfin, I can possibly help Nyx. So it's good. Tuska is here, might kill. Okay, he didn't die here. But now the lane is getting pushed and Void is low. What I decided to do was just step up with the front and zone him out. So by doing that, he's not getting close to the lane to last hit or getting experience. Well, he can get the experience, but he's not at the last hitting. So this is fine, but I have to be careful because I'm low. I don't want him to close to last hit. That's what I'm doing. Okay, we did that. I'm now getting back. Tuskar told me to let's gank middle. I think he had a smoke. He had a smoke, yep. So this is not the time to gank. So in this situation, 1 point in Crystal Nova was the better option. But if you have a Tuskar in your team and it's Shadowfin, generally it is okay. You can still gank. You can still manage to gank somebody with this build because you now have a stun and Tuskar is much better at ganking than me. So we're gonna pop the smoke and we're gonna go for the mid gank. If your team is not doing this and the smoke gank is needed to win the game, just go for 1-1-1 skill build and get solo smoke and try to gank mid. That works most of the time. DP is here. Going in. It's gonna die, right? There's no way she survives. Okay. And we kind of force Alchemist to TP to the middle. He did nothing. So that's also good. But right now what I was telling to my teammate was it's almost hitting -6 in 20 seconds. So like I'm drawing that minimap now that somebody should contest the bounty rune, so it's Alchemist. We're gonna go for the top next. I mean our position at top, and I just told Tuskar to go for the bottom bounty runes because once the Alchemist starts to collect the bounty runes, she's actually becoming really dangerous. He actually mattered to the team. So I didn't want Alchemist to collect the bounty runes. Rubik did very good job in contesting that, but it's gonna pay for that and it's gonna die. We also saw a lot of stacks here, so that was all really good information. Okay, and I'm gonna cast Frostbite and cast my TP. I'm out. Just got another smoke and 1 ward to help Shadowfin. I think this is the skill build that I go for most of the time. 1-1-2. 2 points in Arcane Aura helps your team a lot. Like, it's a lot. And by just having 1 point in Nova and 1 point for Frostbite, I can gank somebody. I really can. And I can also roam around really well. If there's nothing else I can do, I can just I'm just gonna go for the stacking camp and jungle with the Frostbite. So I have a lot of options here. I'm gonna cancel the clarity since she was having the clarity. And now I'm just trying to figure out what else I can do to contribute to the game as a support. Just kind of going for her. Yeah, she was out of position. Cast a Nova, and she died. So Nova is really strong, guys. Nova is really strong. There are games that I would just stay at 1 point Arcane Aura and go for the max in Crystal Nova. There are games like that, but what I want you guys to do is just be proactive. Like, think about what can be the best skill build in Crystal Maiden in every game. Because every game you can just blindly go for 1-1-1 or 0-1-2. But it really depends on what you want to achieve, and it really depends on you. So be critical in your thinking and decide your build really wisely, because every game is different. Again, it's hitting minute 8. We decided to invade in. The void, that was actually bad initiation by Tuskar. Okay, she got that. And we are in trouble. He's gonna TP out, but I don't have a TP. I was asking for Slug to come here, but yeah, it's kinda late, so I'm gonna die. And Void has a Chronosphere, so we don't really want to overextend here. But now that DP is here, this is our chance to push middle. That's what our team told him to do, push mid. We even saw Rubik here, so they have a lot of heroes in the bottom. And nobody is mid, so it is a perfect chance for Shadowfin just to push mid. We don't really want to fight here, like Slaka's ultimate, I get it, but right now what I'm doing is just to create space, create more space. Just to give Shadowfin more time to push mid, but he's jungling, so I don't think Shadowfin was understanding what's going on. And Void is now manning up the Slug, which is not a good idea. Just let him out. The Slug is farming, it's pretty good. Almost hitting level 5. So I'm just gonna again stay in the lane, going for the Void, and I'm getting a lot of experience by doing this, staying here. It's gonna just let him out, it's fine. But I'm gonna hit level 5 after, yeah, I hit level 5. Gonna get 1 TP scroll and 3 points in Arcane Road, that's what I did. Okay, so the reason why I did this was because we have a Shadowfin. Shadowfin is the guy who is going to be constantly casting a Shadow Rage to farm and to last hit and do damage. So to me this makes sense to me. I don't do this like that often right now in this meta. There are actually more games that I would go for 2 points in Frostbite at level 5 or 2 points in Crystal Nova. But this was the game that I decided that giving mana to Shadowfin was the way to win the game. So now Void is casting the Chronosphere, but it was kind of wasted. Unfortunately, it did not hit anyone, but he's gonna die. Again, it's a bounty run time, we have to be aggressive. And we found him. Stole every spell. I'm getting life stealed, so we have to get back. Break it, and DP is alone. She got impaled. Cast everything, and she's gonna die. She's still really tanky. So again, we're gonna go for the shrine, and Shadowfin is solo in the middle. The perfect chance to push middle, so that was a really big kill. Really big. And I think I smoked here after getting the shrine. Yeah, this is what I did. It was pretty clear to me that they don't have a ward in their shrine side. So after killing him, after killing DP, we are going for a smoke. And if we kill DP again, it's gonna be a really big kill that might decide the game, so that's what I did. But yeah, we found Alchemist. Just throw everything, very good impale. I hit level 6 and I have to get that. And now we are in danger, right? So I quickly decided that I wanted Rubik to cast this to me. And I'm gonna pop the magic one, I'm gonna TP out. So actually this was calculated that I did. I knew that somebody had to tank up some damage or Tuskar was gonna die. So if Rubik lifted up Tuskar, Tuskar was dead. So I kinda so my ultimate was not to kill anyone, but I wanted Rubik to cast a spell on me, so I got stunned. I knew that since I have magic one, I was gonna survive most likely, and Tuskar was not. So that's what I did, and it worked. So I was really proud of doing that. Yeah, I'm a support player, guys. I play a lot of supports. Again, it's minute 12. I want to be kind of aggressive, but I wasn't sure if I could be that aggressive. If they have a ward here and somebody's staying, I'm gonna die right away. So I have to be somewhat be careful. There's invisibility top. I want to go up here, but I have to be careful because I have no vision and they do. I was waiting for Tuska to give me vision. Okay, we found nobody was there. We also found a stack here. And we found Warbeck. He's gonna die, right? Putting down my ward. This Alchemist is a kill. Shadowing was kind of not that fast in reacting, but yeah. Okay, that was a good kill. So basics of support, whenever you are into the enemy jungle, just put down a ward aggressively like this. Right here. So we now have a really good vision over them. And I was really happy about the situation right now because like we are killing somebody. We are killing somebody in the top and middle. Slug is his bottom solo. I don't think Void simply cannot kill Slug alone. So Slug was basically free farming. Slug was having really good time in farming. He's now getting close Shadow Blade. So I was happy about all the situation. Saw that Tuska was only level 5, so jungling and giving him the last hit. That's what I'm doing. Get the last hit, unit level 6. I'm gonna push top since nobody is here. And Slug again is still farming bottom, that's good. If anything happens, I'm watching the minimap right now. And if anything happens as I'm watching the minimap, I'm going to TP to bottom right away and help Slug. So that's what I'm doing. That's what's going through my mind. Again, giving last hit to Tuskar. And I just saw that Void jump in, so this might be the time that I should TP. Okay. But he cannot really kill anyone, so that was fine. Felt like my TP was kind of wasted, but yeah, we found Alchemist. He was being greedy with the bounty run, and I think he was gonna die here. My ultimate did seriously no damage. Found DP, I'm cutting. I don't want to get stunned. And we kill Alchemist. So that was a really good kill. Very good drum. Found Void and it's gonna die. I think Void was trying to just sort of bait and get out by using his time walk, but I quickly casted my Frostbite. So if you cast Frostbite, this works as an entangle, so Void cannot use his time walk while he's on the effect of Frostbite. So again, there are games that outmax out Force Nova. Actually, in most of the games, Force Nova does more damage, so I'd max out the Force Nova. But when I'm playing against someone like Void, this is the time to max out the Frostbite, because this prevents him from using his time walk, and it's big. It is big. Using my scan aggressively because Slug has Shadow Blade. There was nobody here. And we found him. Void is now, as we can see in the minimap, Void is between the towers. Slug is a Shadow Blade. Nova. Bite them, and it's gonna die. Position myself in the behind always. This is really recommended when you're playing Crystal Maiden. You should be really careful. And now that Void is really low, he does not have a corner spear, which has to dive in. But this was kind of unexpected that Zyro came in. And I knew that I was gonna die. So I bought all the items and I'm dead. Well, not the worst thing that could happen because Shadowfen again was kind of just walking around freely and he's really farmed. But at the same time I was a little bit worried about it because I saw that Gyrocopter was really fat. This guy was kind of fat. And this is now our time to trade the tower. Because every one of them was bottom and we were pushing top faster. So yeah, I think our team was like yelling at each other that okay, let's just trade, fucking trade. I'm thinking about what to do. If Stock TP's bottom, I'm going to be bottom, and so I'm TPing bottom, so I'm going to TP, do the same thing. We can probably kill someone because Stock has Shadow Blade. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna show myself, and this is just to bait someone. But this guy was really fast, much faster than I expected in reaction. So we're gonna try to support each other. But that was really bad, by, I think that was not worth it. I only TP'd in expecting that as soon as they get the tower, at least one of them is going to be back to the base, so we might be able to set up a really good kill. But Stock dying there was really bad. Really bad. DP does not know that Nexus here. Okay, it's gonna die. But again, this gyrocopter with Sanjay Yasha is moving really fast, it's being really aggressive, and this is getting a lot. No, he's gonna die. Yeah, this guy's fat. Gyrocopter was fat. And he got corner sphere in the top, and Shadowfin's gonna die. Well, we got the tower, so we got the objective done. But they got the big kill, and Alchemist got a lot of gold from that. I was actually kind of scared that Alchemist got the kill. This is because if Alchemist is the guy who knows how to play Alchemist, what he's gonna do is he's just gonna get Blink Dagger, and he will start feeding his Aghanim Scepter to his team, and that's incredibly strong right now. That's actually something. So the score is 14-9, and we have advantage in the objective. Our tier 1 middle tower is alive, we just pushed our tier 2 tower in the top. So we are winning by objective, but my worry was that Gyrocopter was getting a little too fat. And if he gets BKB around minute 25, that could give us a lot of trouble. And my item choice in this game was Drum, actually. So Drum is kind of okay as Crystal Maiden. It's a supporting item. Like, so during the team fight, you're gonna pop the Drum, and you're gonna give attack speed and movement speed to your team. That could change the game. I think Drum is really good right now. Anyone can get this, especially for Crystal Maiden, because you do get mana regen, sort of a little bit of mana regen, and you also get some strength because you get Bracer. So I think Drum is okay. If you don't think you don't need any of those, just get Blink Dagger or Ethylene, whatever you think is the right item. But yeah, Drum was the item this game that I chose. Somebody is getting killed in the middle with Smoked, but unfortunately we didn't find anyone. Well, Shadowfin is here, but I don't think we're strong enough to kill Gyrocopter. So he's farming really fast. He knows how to play. This guy knows how to play. If we want to kill him, we need Shadowfin, but Gyrocopter is moving really fast, and I don't think we were able to kill anyone here. Now we have to get back. Shadowfin got Shadow Blade. Something that I cannot agree with his item build is that Shadow Blade, yeah, it's good, but when we already have Suck, like, who is going to get Shadow Blade no matter what, and also Nyx Assassin, who is an Invis hero, I really didn't see there was a reason for Shadowfin to get Shadow Blade. I told him to get back because they have a sentry. Yeah, they had a sentry, Rubik had a sentry, so I told him to get back, but okay. It is not safe for us to go up there. And Shadowfin got caught here. He's gonna die in a second. There's nothing I can do. Just have to get back. I have to let him die too. That was also a big kill. Like, now the score is almost even, and Gyrocopter got the kill, so he's getting a lot of fun. So this was the point where I felt like, okay, now the Slug died again. I don't feel optimistic anymore. They just got a lot of good kills that matters to the game. So this happens a lot when you're playing support, like when your cores die and there's absolutely nothing you can do other than just waiting for them to make better decision. So I'm just playing passive right now. They're gonna get the tower, I cannot stop them. Just focusing on the last hitting and not getting caught. Yeah. I don't know what you guys think, but I think Shadowfin, Shadowblade was a bad item here, really bad. Cause like, by just one sentry, we have 3 heroes getting countered. Like, if they have a sentry, Sock is gonna get countered, Nyx is getting countered, and Shadowfin is just gonna die by 1 dust. So, yeah, I don't know about this item. Wasn't it better for him to just get Blink Dagger, or Yule Scepter, things like that? Or Aghanim Scepter to get more stats? I don't know. But Shadowblade was not the item, I think. Okay, just gonna have to camp middle. Wait for them to overextend, Nova them, slow them, frostbite them, and he's gonna die. So the collaboration was great as soon as I initiated. Slug knew exactly what to do, he Shadow Blade, and then initiate on Alchemist. So that was a pretty good kill. Rubik is kind of in danger. There's a full initiation by Toscar, but I think Rubik was dead, I promise. Okay, I'm zoning out Gyrocopter. That's my ultimate just to deal more damage. I'm fucked. I wanted to do the same thing, but he had a Yosaptor now. So I'm officially really screwed up right now. They're going after Gyrocopter in the minimap, so if they kill him, it's good. But Gyrocopter is really fast, so he managed to get away. But right now, DP is chasing me, so I was pretty much dead. And Shadowfin died by chasing him. Okay, so DP didn't get close to me, and I survived. That was kind of lucky. Yeah, I saw that. Okay. Going for the point booster. So, I don't know. I wasn't really sure what items to get. It could have been Rotovatos, Yulscepter, Force Staff, Blink Dagger, many things like that. But I don't know. I just decided to go for the Agnesceptor, which gives me more stats, and I felt like it could be the game-changing move if I cast my ultimate at the right time. Like, they have a lot of things to cancel my ultimate. Like, they have Chronosphere, this guy's Yulscepter, Rubik has Stun, Alchemist has Stun, Gyrocopter has Stun, so there are many things to be worried about. But if I can cast my ultimate at the right time, I feel like that can be the game changer. So this is what I do when I feel like my cores are dying a lot and I have to be someone that has to be much more relevant to the team fight. Then I'll just go for the Blink Dagger and Agnesceptor as Crystal Maiden. It's actually really strong. Slow them. Maybe I should have force spot him. For the Talon, I'm going for the cast range. Okay. Popping my drum to run away. Stay Kados in the tail. I have to run out. Shadowfin is not even here. Stock is gonna die. I'm getting kind of blocked by creep. I don't think I was gonna survive here. I'm gonna die. Okay. Well, we're dead. Yeah, Glimmer Cape also makes sense. Glimmer Cape, Atos, Yulscepter. I remember this moment. Yeah. Shadowfin hits hard. He's gonna get the kill. But the problem is, again, it's now hitting minute 25. Like, it's good that we're killing Rubik, but none of this kill matters to the game. What I was really worried about was Gyrocopter getting BKB. He just got the BKB, and look at his item. He has Hurricane Pike, he has Sanjin Yasha, he has Morbid Bask. You know, he's going for the Butterfly. This guy is fat. This guy really fat, and he was really smart to pick up the gem. So like I mentioned in earlier, like, if he gets a gem, Slock is gonna get fucked. He only has Shadow Blade to run out or to initiate. Nyx Assassin has relies on the invisibility, and Shadowfin also got a Shadow Blade, so this guy's playing really smart. So as soon as I saw that Gyrocopter was carrying the gem, I actually felt like, okay, that was it. That's it. So now they are pushing into the middle with the gem. Gyrocopter is here. I have to slow him. So this is now like, this was my attempt to sort of cut him, like forcing him to use BKB to kill me, but he didn't. And we know that they are now invading their jungle, so we have to fight. But yeah, I was pointing out that that guy has a gem. Pretty good initiation by him. So we managed to do a lot of damage to the Gyrocopter before he pops BKB. And it's really low. We are now cutting because it's 10 seconds BKB. I'm now getting back, cast my Frostbite, and just run out of his vision. Caught Void, that was good. Gyrocopter is dead because he was low. Shadowfin is running away. We want to help him. Frostbite, Nova to steal him. So I'll do that. Cast my Nova and bite him. Alchemist is gonna die. So it's only Rubik and DP. Rubik was joined up by Nyx Assassin, and Rubik is here. He's gonna cast Impale, but I dodged that. And DP is now coming back with his ultimate. I was trying really hard to delete the ward here. Because now we picked up the gem, I think. After Gyrocopter died, we picked up the gem. Okay, that was a fantastic initiation by Nyx Assassin. And he's gonna go. What Nyx did was he quickly turned down his third skill. And he stunned him. And after that, he's gonna Impale. and he's gonna throw his combo. So that was really well played by the Enix Assassin. That was a really good play. So this was a big fight. Like actually, I wasn't thinking about winning this team fight because they were too strong. Like Gyrocopter had BKB and he even had a gem. So I was like, okay, we are really fucked, officially fucked. But we won the fight. That happened because Gyrocopter made a mistake. He didn't turn on his BKB as soon as he didn't turn on his BKB at the right moment, and he took a lot of damage while he was doing that. Gonna get the tower. This guy's here again. Turn on his BKB. Of course, we're gonna cut him. Who's up there? His BKB is now running out. Oh, that was actually unfortunate, but still gonna kill him. So this is where I realized that okay, the enemy team is broke. Mentally, they are really fucked right now. After losing the big team fight, after losing the gem, I think they were tilted somehow. We're going after them. And this is where my drone makes sense. I'm gonna pop the drone and attack the tower. This is incredibly strong. This is actually one of the reasons why I got the drone. So if you look at our team, he now has BKB too. Yeah, drum is really good at pushing high ground. So Tuskar is now buying us some time. We're kiting them, got their racks. Just position myself really well. Boss fight, boss nova, do everything. And pop my drum again. I wanted to cast something. Okay, just get back. I don't have to overextend. And my team was going for the top tower, I think. That's what they did. And I knew that middle tower was kind of low, so I'm going back to middle. We have a lot of time. Yeah, so that was just one usage of drum. Whenever you guys are pushing tower, just pop the drum right away and attack, just right click the tower as a team. The tower goes down really fast, and drum can be the item that you guys can think about picking up when you think that your team is not that good at sieging or pushing the high ground. So if you look at the lineup, like Shadow and his sword, like Nyx does not really suck his sword, but none of us really have a really good potential to deal a lot of damage to the building. This is when the drum makes sense. Just pop the drum and suddenly your team will start to deal a lot of damage to the towers and buildings. They got the Roshan. And I think I got my Aghanim Scepter right now. So the enemy team is all chatting. What I figured out later on in the post-it was that Alchemist wanted to play carry, I think, but their team did not let him to do it. So he just picked Alchemist regardless, and he just started to play whatever he wants. Okay, but okay, we got Void, Impale, very nice stun, and Nova to finish him up. But the game isn't ended. The game has not ended. There are chances that we might fuck this up and throw the game, so we have to be careful. Very nice Impale. So we're kind of buying a lot of time to shut up into push top. This is exactly what you wanted. The enemy team has very good lane cleanup, lane clear. So we're sort of split pushing, and we're looking for chances to do an up team fight S5. Very good Impale again. I wish I was closer. Kind of forced Gyrocopter to use the BKB. And now Void bought back. So this is where we have to spread out. Watching out for the Chronosphere. And waiting for the BKB to be ended. So they have Chronosphere. And Gyrocopter does not have BKB. Everything is going. Everything has been registered in our team. Giving us much better time to fight. Again, it's the same thing. Activate his thing. Okay, Void is coming in, but it's not doing that much damage. Shadowbin was doing a really good job in focusing on the objective. I really like them doing that. And I was locked up BKB as well. He does not have Chronosphere. Tuska yelled him up, which was a kind of mistake. He shouldn't do that. The Gyrocorp is now overextending, he does not have BKB. I'm gonna cast my ultimate right away. Let's go back. Hope it's gonna die. So the game was over at this point. Yeah, the Alchemist, I don't think their Alchemist knew how to play. This is totally wrong. This is totally wrong at him. I think in my next game I could play Alchemist and talk about what he can do. But this item build was so bad. So this is basically how you guys can play Crystal Maiden. I don't think Agam Tetter was the right item build that I can recommend every game, but I only got this because I felt like by just getting more stats, it gives me more survivability, and I can possibly make up different outcomes than expected by the enemies if I cast my ultimate at the right time with Agam Tetter. So that is the reason why I got my Agam Tetter. But like I mentioned many times, there are definitely better items like Glimmer Cape, Force Staff, Rainbow, shit like that. But this is basically how you guys play Crystal Maiden. She can be played as a support if you know what to do. Thank you for watching, and that was it. Goodbye.